Okay, Friday morning in the kingdom. We're off to a good start. I forgot to untangle the flags. But at least it's not like yesterday seeing how they plowed the neighbor's yard and made a mess. Yep, they burnt their bridge. They blocked me in with their windrows. I'm done. So why would I spend 3 to 4 hours plowing snow down there all the way to WHO-ville when I can just plow my front gate over here? Yes, less than 200 feet, and I'm done. So 200 feet, 20 minutes. That's it. Oh, wow. So this will be a good day today because we have the D69U, known as the hood, plugged in so we can plow out the front gate for the first time in, 2 years? Yeah, probably 2 years we've never plowed the front. Hopefully the padlock works so we can open the gate. All right. Okay, this morning we woke up as Chilly Willy. And this me phone's probably censored me. Yes. Okay, minus 15 Celsius, but feels like minus 20. Yes, chilly, but no wind. Not like yesterday. That was like being in Saskatchewan or Wyoming. All right, on the yo-yo scale, +5 Fahrenheit. Ooh, that feels warm, but feels like -4. Ooh, big difference. All right. It's a nice day out here. We'll do the quick scroll. See how I'm censored? Yes, it's censored. The sun is coming up in the south. It's supposed to warm up today, so that D69U. Yes, the hood will have no problem starting. In theory. All right. Okay, so over here we did the scroll. It was good to have those trucks up and running yesterday and clean this snow off. So I look like a big-time contractor. Yes, I'm retired. I gave up because nobody was paying my invoices, so what's the point? I'll just relax and enjoy my retirement writing books and holding a stick. Yes, what a good retirement project, eh? Holding a stick. All right, just a little bit more here before I'm censored, or if I'm already censored. Oh, look at the wood stove smoke coming out. That's not even moving. Ooh, the Swedish kid would be so happy. All right, I think that's just about one complete rotation. Yes, we can't say the rev word because we'll be censored on freaking real. Okay, there we did it. One rotation, yes. All right. Okay, there. All right, so it's chilly out here. You can see my breath. Look at that. Yes, Crest Fresh mouthwash. All right. Well, I better go. Here comes the boss. Okay, 10:30 in the morning. I got all the comments and everything caught up on the Facebook and YouTube and all that, so I can be loud outside. Okay, so over here we got the sun in the south. It's bright. Yes, I'm hiding it behind the toothpick trees. Everything looks good. All right, so we'll scroll this way quickly before the me phone gets cold like it did this morning on this intro. All right, just look at that. Nice wood smoke there for this Swedish kid. Okay, we're very pleased how this canopy container is working out because we put the electrical plugs here and we have the cat's park. So it's working out good. We have the right breaker, so the electrical panel breaker is not tripping off with the block heater. So this is the D69U, known as the hood. Okay, it was sunk first and then the Bismarck. Okay, all right, so these are true winter freighting cats because they're top of their tracks, or the idlers lean in because that's from traveling many miles pulling sleighs, and they would lean in a bit. I don't know, it's knock kneed or something. I guess that'd be a term. So that's why you know that they're winter freighting cats. Okay, all right, so here we got the canopies on. This cat had the canopies or the canvas, and we had the block heater plugged in. So we're just doing a double check here to make sure it's working. There, it's jiggling away because it has a little air pocket in, but it's happy. That's the main thing. So it looks like we'll be able to start it after lunch. Okay, I just threw some more kindling firewood, or whatever you guys call it, or what we call it. But listen to the wood stove. Can you feel the heat, Les Nessman? Okay, so we're doing things differently because we're YouTube influencers now. Okay, all right. In the past, we'd have both of these cats apart and make a mess. But it's also hard to film because we are the learning channel. So we're not touching the cats. They're thawed out. And plus we were gifted with this warm weather. Okay, this is December. We should be -40. We should be hiding in the shop and working on the cats. But in the meantime, okay, let's see if I can scroll this way. Ooh, there's the promo bike. All right. So what I've been doing is working on the 38 GMC. Okay. Because we really don't need to film that because it's a colorblind guy playing with black wires. Okay. So I've been working on it here and there. So it's all coming together very slowly. Okay. So that's what we've been doing. Okay. So we've changed it around from having 3 projects on the go in the shop here and having a mess to focusing and learning and concentrating on the project to make one filming through. So I know for sure when we do the cats back here, okay, what we'll do is we'll work on them, make the videos as the daily releases, and then we'll probably release a video on the step-by-steps on changing the rear oil seal on the bad business here, and then fixing the clutch on the Laverne back there. So that way if they do a YouTube search and stuff, it'll show it up as one video. But to keep the daily feed, because you know we're like a TV show, everybody likes to see what goes on in the kingdom. Okay, so we have to work, or how do you say, get up in the morning and work away with nothing planned, and it all works out in the end, I think. Okay, I made a quick trip to the parts trader over here. Okay, grabbed what I needed. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm colorblind and I can see that sundog. That's that little rainbow right there. It's not very long, not very bright, but that's what we want to see, because if it's long and bright, that means it's going to get extremely cold, but short and not that bright, that means it's going to cool off, which we need because it's too warm here in wilderness Alaska, but in northern Manitoba. Okay, trip to the parts trader, got us the cigarette lighter for the charging the me phones. We got the turn signal pigtails. Okay, we got the bright high beam light and the park brake. We're doing the old style, old school, and that's what the trucks came with, was a lever brake thingy for the brake lights, or keep that going. Plus it's simple. All right, so I'm getting everything jimmy rigged in. Everything is temporary here, like the gauges and everything. I put the turn signal thingy on at a stupid angle, but I wanted an angle so I can actually get in here. I don't want to keep bumping my head. At my age, I bump my head enough, you know, and it's not on the headboard lately. Okay, so over here, this is where the color blindness comes into play. All right, so I have to wait for the staff to come to tell me the colors to match the sheet here, but she's done it since she was a wee child or an infant or whatever, so she knows the routine. And we have the high beam switch wired in, so we can have headlights high and low. Okay, lunchtime in the kingdom, and this is what we use on the park brake lever. I mean the brake light lever. Okay, these are the standard little thingy bobs. We get them from Sir Rodney. We buy in bulk because that's the way we do it. We can't run out. We can't run to the automotive store and get the parts or little thingies we need and then stop by and get a case of beer on the way home. All right, so the brake light switch is kind of wired in, and then over here, all right, we'll see if we got enough talent. We'll turn the, oh, that's the heater. Oh, master switch. There. Okay, I always make sure we have one light on so we know what's going on. So if I leave the master switch on, I see the light. Ooh, we got heat. And less heat. Okay, there's the headlights there. Okay, let's see if we got here the dimmer switch. Yes, that's a little bright, but we buy one light to fit everything and we can cover that up and block it out, or dim it, as you'd say. So let's see what we got here for marker lights. We don't need the headlights on, it'll drain the battery. So we got the lights on there. We have marker lights up there. All right, let's see what we got else here. Backup light, and the whole idea is for that light to light up the promo bike, because when this truck is on the sleigh, it's going to look good. The promo bike will be shining. Oh yes, just like it's supposed to do, but in a cube form.
What's up, Kingdom followers? Sir Rodney live at Westrans. A little bit noisy. I'm in the shop actually during working hours this time. All the worker bees are working. His video of Joey showed some Westrans tags on it, and there was people asking about the, would have looked something like that. So it has a date, a serial number, and a part number. Very important. We can tell what the date was that it was worked on who worked on it and what we did to it. And if you want to know this fancy state-of-the-art machine right here. That's high tech, man. That's brand new in 1976, probably. Older than that. There we go. We make the tags, and then it comes out like this. That's pretty good. And that's that. I made this tag. Anybody wants to see their name on a tag? Shoot me a message. Send Joey a message. Shoot me an email, and I'll make it happen for you. Alright, Kingdom followers, second video of the day. I seen a couple comments on Joey's page yesterday asking about the book burb, the old Tahoe that I bought for him with his money, shipped it up to him. So I thought I'd come out and show you guys. There it is. The famous book burb. Westrans actually ended up buying it off of Joey because it was an awesome vehicle. It's covered. We can deliver parts in the rain and the snow. Nothing's going to get lost. Nothing's going to go missing. So there it is. The King of Obsolete book burb, all decked out in the Westrans signs. And I'm risking my life out here in my shorts. It's like -5. So for all my viewers that are from the deep America, that's a toque. Keeps my head warm. I know as you're watching this video from your pool with your margarita, you're probably wondering what the heck is on Sir Rodney's head. That is my head warmer. Us Canadians, we call it a toque, eh? And also, if you're interested, drop your email in the comments. I can probably send you one. We have a nice Westrans hat. Again, if you're interested, drop me a comment, send me your email. I can send you one. I'll even sign it for you.
Okay, I got my little wagon full of firewood, plus I got the wheelbarrow full, so this is going pretty good. We just need to pick the wood off the top, and then we'll have to get the mini hoe out to ride it. Yes, it's always a good day when you get to ride your hoe, and to fluff it up again, to keep fluffing it to get the wood. Alright, let's go see if the D6 will start. Okay, to start the hood there, it took a little bit. It was only firing on ether as I was sniffing it into the air intake. So I had to crack the injector lines and let the electric fuel pump bleed the fuel through. I don't know, he just started this little acting up on a, I would say after sitting too long, he just started that in the last year. But he'll be going in the shop to be figured out and what his issues are. So now we'll back the hood up and hook onto Kijiji over, oops, there. Okay, and pull him back. I'll have to set the camera up here out of the wind and the sunshine, because if I put the camera anywhere else, the sunshine will, how'd you say, affect the recording. Seems I have no staff. She got called into work at her Mickey Mouse job. Okay, down at the front gate. It took me longer to get the padlock off the gate, because I think it's 2 years since we actually opened the gate, okay? So I got it off, I beat it off, I heated it off, I got it off, and I have a freshly oiled new padlock in my pocket. So I did 3 passes forward, windrowing it over, and then I did 3 backing up to backlight it and get the snow off the road, okay? And then I'm nice enough to smooth out the snow bag for the skidooers, okay? Better known as the staff. But not like those assholes yesterday, you know, leaving a grader blank to block the old guy in. But they don't care. All right, let's scroll this way. So 200 feet of plowing to use my front gate versus 4 hours to plow over a mile. For what? For what? Being a nice guy? We pay taxes. The town can now plow that road for the neighbors. All right, let's go have some coffee, because I've only been down here 20 minutes. Okay, after coffee in the kingdom, and the hood is parked. Yes, it's parked. Okay. All right, so now we'll figure out what we're going to do. Now, we're kind of short on the minutes, but Sir Rodney has some film footage, and the staff has to submit her daily things. So these 2 cats were underwater together for 3 years, and they've been in the kingdom since 2003. 2005, I think it was, when we got the hood up and going. Okay, we did nothing to the motor except drop the oil pan, scrape out the mud, put it back together. Okay, to get the mud out of the fuel tank, we had to cut holes in the side here and then scrape it out. So that's how we got the mud out of the fuel tank, because fuel floats, so it'd rise up, and the water and muddy water or whatever all went in. So that was just a fact of life. Also too, this morning when I was cranking it over, we had the lever engaged, because you always leave these cats with the clutch engaged, okay, when they idle and you have the transmission in neutral. So in essence, the motor was turning. You're turning the thick oil in the bell housing, because it's an oil drive, plus the oil in the transmission, which is 80-90, and the oil in the winch back here. Yeah, because the winch turns all the time. So that's pretty good for direct electric start, for cranking it over. And then I had to bleed the fuel line, so the batteries worked out very well. We're very pleased with the batteries we got from Sir Rodney. Okay, these are interstate batteries. Okay, they're the truckers batteries, because they got the bolt on the top, or the stud. We've given up on I would say top post batteries, which have the lead clamp or whatever you call it thing. Those are becoming passe. Oh, I got the burps. I shouldn't have had those peanuts with my coffee. But that's what we're doing. We're switching it all over to truckers batteries, and Sir Rodney says these have been very good for them, and there's not much customer complaints and stuff like that. So that's good to know, because we're shipping these things as hazardous goods 1,200 kilometers to the north, and then if they don't work, well, that's not very good. We did that in 2018-19. In 2020 during the lockdowns, that was terrible, trying to get batteries and stuff like that to the end of the world. All right, so the hood is wide open here, so that puts a lot of heat onto the operator. And we have the canvas curtains to go back here. See the little studs there and stuff like that. And the windshield really helps too, okay? So we keep the canvases off until we need them because we're just playing around the yard. Okay, this is the TD9 known as Kijiji, and he's set up to look like a winter freighting cat, and we call them the twins because there's free fall over there, okay? So Kijiji came from the Canadian Craigslist, or wherever you want to call it. It's a buy and sell site, and it was a family-owned machine, everything like that, yada, yada, yada. And I paid a lot of money for it to find out it was junk. Oh, well. So we fixed it, got it up and running. I think we bought it in 2012, and he came to the kingdom. So then we got free fall in 2009. Okay, I'll walk over there because I don't want to trip and fall. Okay, I stand corrected. Free fall came in 2011, okay, because I write on everything here because at my age I'm forgetting. All right, so he came in 2011. He was all taken apart, and the guy was trying to figure out what was going on. He was trying to fix the steering clutches. He couldn't figure out why he couldn't get anything apart. Well, free fall fell through the ice and hit the bottom pretty hard. So when he landed on the bottom, he was moving pretty good, like as if he fell out of an airplane with no parachute. This big arm here, okay, it snapped off and went into this steel tub here. This tub is 1.5 inches thick of casting, and it bent the tub up like it broke a piece off. So the person taking it apart couldn't get it apart because there was a piece shoved up in there, and then they booger welded over top of it, like from underneath. All right, so when I started working on the cat, I couldn't get it apart, and we couldn't figure out how the hell would you bend or break a piece of this tub. Like, you had to free fall. So that's how we got the name free fall. Okay, free fall and Kijiji are set up to look like winter freighting cats because they would be just factory plain Jane cats made to full sleighs. So he has the big headlights on the front, which are known for IH, but those things are junk. So what we do is we put those 4-inch rubber mount lights in there, which we'll be upgrading to the LED lights, compliments of Sir Rodney. So that's going to be the project. And then over here, he has the wooden top rollers, which is standard for winter freighting cats. And he does have the holes in the pads and the snow sprocket. All right, I'm going to crawl down here. I might not get up. Okay, so here's slots in here to let the snow out and the holes in the pads. And you can see we got a broken link there. Oops, I'm going to have to be a welder. That's no problem. Okay, so you can see the holes in the pad. All right, let's try and stand up all in one motion. Oh, I need some vodka to be flexible. All right, so he's got holes in the pad to let the snow out, and he was a winter freighting cat. So he has a lot of history as a winter freighting cat, so he's enjoyed the north and having fun. Okay, Kijiji was an ag cat from around Winnipeg for that black soil, okay, that black gumbo soil. So he came with hydraulics, and he had the little fenders on and stuff like that for pulling the cultivator or whatever, because that gumbo black soil is terrible. So he's always been an ag cat pulling implements, and now he's a true winter freighting cat at the end of the world having issues, okay? So back in 2017, I bought brand new starters, Wilson starters, and they don't work. They're brand new. They came out of the box. It didn't work. So this cat got a brand new Wilson starter, and that one got a brand new one, and they've never worked. So we fired around and fired around. We complained, and it's just a waste of time. So we're going to have to look at upgrading these starters because the old starters, the Delcos back in the day, just don't cut it anymore. Like, we can run the new ones, new style starters, so they can actually start on diesel. And that's what we did with the TD18s over here. I got tired of the gas and their electric starts. So these ones here are direct electric start diesels, just like the D69Us.
Friday morning in WHO-ville, and it's just after 9 a.m. I'm on call to see if I work today or not. I just gotta wait around until maybe lunchtime or so, I'm not sure. And then if I don't work by lunch, then I'm gonna head on over to the kingdom, and I think we're doing a few things with the hood today. My dad told me he has it plugged in, so that's pretty good. Now it's time to let the dogs in, make breakfast. 11:30 and I got emailed this morning asking me to come into work, so I'm just getting ready to head up now. My dad's doing some stuff in the kingdom today. I'm pretty sure I get off at around 3:30, so once I'm done I'll head on over there and drop his supper off and grab dog treats. Now let's let the dogs back in and get going. 3:30 and I'm just getting off of work now. As you can see, there's some clouds out and the sun's already going down. Now it's time to let the dogs out, get the skidoo out, and then I gotta head on over to the kingdom with my dad's supper and see what he was up to today. Little after 4 p.m. and I already got the skidoo out. I went up and did mail and there was nothing there except some bills, so that's not good. Now it's time to head on over to the kingdom and see what my dad was up to today. 4:30 and I'm just finishing up at the kingdom. My dad's going to be working in the shop. He did some plowing at the front gate, which I'm sure he recorded for you guys. I just came to grab dog food and drop off his stuff. Now let's head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather. 5 o'clock and this is the temperature we're sitting at today. It's -1 degree Celsius, which is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. I'm not 100% sure if this is right or not. My weather network hasn't updated since yesterday, so that's not good. It is still pretty windy out here. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, edit my videos, and end my day.
Okay, 6 o'clock, we're done for the day. I finished out the day hiding in the shop there working on the 38 GMC. Yes, I was doing more wiring, unsupervised. Look at the flags. And I'm hiding behind the new shop extension because the wind's gotten up. I don't know why, but it must be an air system moving in because we seen the sun dogs today. Alright, let's go walk the dogs, drink some more beer, and make a video. Yes, that's a good idea. Talk to you later.